Take a look at your life right now and be honest with yourself. You probably are not happy and you want to change that. You already know what to do, but you haven't done anything about it in years. Now, change requires discipline, and discipline is a skill most people do not have. Now, think of discipline as the captain of your ship. Once you have set a destination, the captain will get you there. And without this captain in your head, there's no one to keep you on course. Most people have never had to face themselves. They live in this loop of, I'm unhappy, but I don't want to think about it now. And they've spent their whole lives taking the easy way, making every decision based on what's safe or normal. They have a voice in their head telling them to stay comfortable, shut the brain off and watch TV. And they listen.
Yes, sir. We watch TV and eat cookies.
Now, this kind of thinking is the problem, and the captain is the solution. If you want to get shit done, you need this other voice in your head. Maybe 10 years ago, this was my life. I had just lost my business. I was completely broke and depressed. And for months, I lived inside my head thinking, what the hell am I going to do right now? How did I get myself into this situation? I mean, I had no one, I had nothing, and that's when I almost lost my mind. But this brutal self-evaluation somehow led to my ego breaking completely. And for the first time ever, I was able to see myself as I truly am. And then I realized why I had hit rock bottom. I was a push-around nice guy, too insecure to stand up for myself. I had no business plans or visions about my life. I was out of shape, smoked cigarettes, smoked weed, never saved any money and spent all of it on drinking and partying. I had no discipline, and of course I hung out with the wrong kind of people. And I realized also that I had always listened to the voice in my head that told me to take the easy way, and I had no control over my cravings for drugs and short-term pleasure. And that day my eyes really opened and I promised myself I would change. I had to start building discipline from zero. Real change almost always starts at rock bottom. Nobody else can do it for you. Even if you read 100 books on self-development and go to these fucking seminars, you need that moment in your life where you have had enough. Without that turning point, you'll never face your insecurities and you never grow. If you want to win in life, you need self-confidence. Self-confidence comes from keeping the promises you make to yourself. And this is why you need a captain in your head to keep you accountable and make sure you follow through. Everybody has this lazy voice in their head that always says maybe tomorrow or let's eat some Snickers, and you listen. Now the other voice that I call the captain is the voice that makes you do the shit you already know needs to be done, even when the easy choice is super tempting and comfortable. Here's how you actually start building your captain. Now, pick a challenge and commit to it for 30 days. So, for example, a cold shower first thing in the morning for 30 days straight. You can pause this video, go get a piece of paper and write this down. I, so and so, commit to taking cold showers for the next 30 days every day, and I will finish this challenge no matter what. And then you sign it. This makes it really powerful. Now, after a challenge like this, where you do something you do not want to do, but you do it anyway and finish it, you've already built discipline you need for hard things in the future. You now have your captain, and this is important. You need to keep doing these challenges because otherwise you can lose the discipline you have built. Now, take a next challenge and make it even harder than the first one. And keep the cold showers as a daily captain building exercise. Every time you finish a challenge you set for yourself, the captain's voice will get louder. Building your captain will take time. It requires you to do hard things constantly for a long time. But if you stay consistent, you will reach a point where your captain takes over in your brain. From that point on, everything you start will get finished and you'll gain respect from yourself and from others. I have a pretty strong captain at this point and I need it every day. For example, making these videos. The lazy voice in my head is constantly trying to make me quit because nobody watches anyway, so why waste my time? Yeah, I mean, I hear the voice, but I know there's no option because Mr. Captain won't let me quit. If you want to know why it's been so hard for me to make these videos, then check out this video here. Thank you for watching.